Hello everyone. So for today's video, I am using my compass to create this pretty flower-like mandala design. Overall, it took me about 2.5 hours to complete, not just this design obviously, but the whole picture took about 2.5 hours, and I'm just using my Sharpies and my Pigmamicron pens, and for color I used my new Derwent Color Soft pencils. And in the last video I told you that I had gotten some Prismacolor pencils that I had a very bad time with, so I actually returned those and managed to get these pencils at a really good price. They're originally like $65 and I got them for $35, so I thought that was a pretty good deal and I couldn't help jumping on that deal. So that is what I am using, and I am really loving them. And I really think the Prismacolor pencils that I had were just a bad batch. They were all broken up inside and they didn't blend very well, but it definitely turned me off to that kind of pencil brand, as I've heard some other people complain that their lead inside was all broken up too. So apparently that seems to be a common problem for Prismacolor. But I haven't had any issues with these pencils, and I am really loving playing around with them and learning how to blend the colors together and create neat looking designs. Also, in my last video, I said that there was going to be a giveaway for my 10,000 subscribers. So I have already been ordering the things that I'm going to include in the giveaway. So be looking for that video probably in a few more days. Whenever I receive the items in the mail, I will be doing a video and showing you what you can win if you want to join the contest. Also in April, I've been working on my blog for I guess I've been doing it for about 6 months now. And if you don't know what that is, it's a tile swap that I do every month, and we usually have about between 5 and 10 people participating, and I'm hoping to get more interest in it. It is a lot of fun. We just do a little tile. It's 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and I usually pick a theme to include for the tiles, and you draw your tile, and then I give you an address at the end of the month and you swap with somebody, and it's been a lot of fun. And so this month we had 8 participants, and we had about 15 tiles swapped because you can draw more than one tile. And it was actually the first month that my daughter decided to join and play along and create a tile of her own to be swapped. So if it sounds like something you might be interested in, the links are always down below. You can go check it out. It's tiffanytangles.blogspot.com. And I hope I'll have a lot of participants for the upcoming months. You may have also noticed that I put up a video recently about my Gofundme project. I am looking to raise $1,000. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit of why I am doing that. If you didn't know, I recently moved from New York to Tennessee, and I didn't take a U-Haul. I just packed my car up with everything that would fit in my car and drove down to Tennessee, and have been acquiring different items that I need for the house, like a dining room table and couches and stuff, once I got here. And that is because to get a U-Haul and everything, it was going to be a ridiculous amount of money. And I didn't have anything in New York that I was particularly fond of that I would, be upset about losing. So I just figured it would be best just to sell everything and purchase new when I got down here, which is what I've been doing. The problem was that I did have to get rid of a very nice desk that I used for my drawing, and I also had to get rid of my chair. And I have probably the worst back I've seen in a very long time. My doctors have told me that I should be sitting in a comfortable chair or couch or something whenever I sit, because if I were to sit on something like a wooden chair, my tailbone gets bruised really easily and it causes a lot of pain, and also my back goes out pretty easily. The first time my back went out was when I was 13, and all I was doing was turning to put on a seatbelt and my back went out. And so it's just something that I've had to deal with for a really long time, but it's been difficult to be drawing since I've moved to Tennessee because I don't have that setup anymore. And it is probably the only thing that I'm pretty upset that I had to get rid of when I was in New York. So I'm trying to raise funds to get that desk again and to get a new chair. So I'm hoping that you would be willing to donate something to this fundraiser, and I will leave a link below if you are interested. And if anyone donates a minimum of $10, there's different breaks, but if you donate a minimum of $10, you will receive an original piece from me. So hopefully you guys can donate something, and you don't have to donate the $10. I think the lowest amount you can donate is $1. So if you could help me out with that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it, and everyone will get an email from me thanking you for your donation. And if you can't donate for some reason or don't want to, I would hope that you could maybe go to my page anyways and just share it on either your Facebook or your Twitter and help get the word out. And yeah, I guess in the last 24 hours I've had just over $100 donated to this, and so thank you very much to those who have already donated. And yeah, other than that, I really haven't had too much going on. Allison's birthday was earlier this week, and we had a nice dinner at home. She wanted me to make her dinner, and she chose for me to make her steak and instant mashed potatoes of all things, and canned corn. It was just, I was very surprised by her choice of dinner, but whatever made her happy. So that's what we had for dinner that day. And she had a lot of really nice presents and got some new clothes for the summertime. And yeah, so I guess that is all for today on updating you on everything. And here is the completed piece. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment down below. And if you really liked what you saw today, then share it. And yeah, I will see you again very soon.